Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Like I say, we'll try and get back and do a few more. I've not done none for a couple of weeks. I've been to caravan and that and what have you. So come back here to Bolton Bricky today. Yeah, so come back to Bolton Bricky today. Dropped into a peg known as Boulders last night. Or not last night, like yesterday day or sometime about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I dropped into here. Took me ages to set up. And then I've just anyway, yeah, so we got into here. There's like a margin what goes down to your left. The spit what comes out, some overhanging trees. So I put left hand rod down into like a little cut through with some lilies and a cut through right into spit. I put this middle rod on end, right on end of the spit. Apparently there used to be a peg there and it's it like the rod hit me right now. Happy with that. And then this rod, we've put it out at 8.5 wraps into open, more towards my right. My mate Daz was on next peg. We're fishing this little clear spot together, spotted it up, put about 6 kilo out on there. I put a kilo out well, 3 kilos out between them two rods, and there's only about 20 yards between them. And about 8 o'clock last night, middle rod bent round, whooshed out, root whoop round, bobbin slammed up into a fish. Anyway, after a mad battle, proper rod bending, downing, pushing it out, holding on for dear life, not getting it on. Get it a little bit, pushing in, come down here, took out both bleeding other rods. And I put it nets in a beautiful young common, stunning bit of white fruit about, nice red tail, beautiful fish. No PB smasher, but what a stunning fish. Weighed in it, I heard about, I can't remember, 18.2 or 19.2. Can't remember, one of them two anyway. Absolutely gorgeous fish. Anyway, so I got rods back out, eager as out. But don't took a couple of casts, they are quite difficult casts, so like little cuttings. And yeah, I've not had notice since. Had a bad night's sleep, as you can tell, knackered. Had a fucking wrestling match, tug and war match with a rat. Fucking ate me boily, but I left out on a ziggy, a 12-foot ziggy, because it's like 22 feet deep in where I am, in the middle, like Boulders peg anyway. So rat's got over end, I'm pulling it over end. Eventually, I just bit line and let it run off without line. So it's got a size 7 in its belly, in its chops, and hope it enjoys that. Yeah, a terrible night's sleep. Terrible night. Couldn't settle. Red hot, sweaty, horrible. So this morning I had a couple of cups of tea, I had a wash, brushed my teeth. Feel a bit better. I have an hour. That one's bite time's gone. I'm gonna reel back in. Position rods ready for second spell of bite time. Definitely, the guy over there, he's had a couple, like a peg. He's had a couple. A guy on this bit, he's had a couple too. So yeah, bang on. Geezer's here to take pictures for lad of his. He's had 520 pluses now as well. Yeah, bang on. So I'm gonna have a walk round and have a look at this fish, because for all I know, it's a stunner. Absolute Bobby Dazzler. What you been using? Oh, yeah. I think it's big un, innit? Is it big un? Good lad. He's that big common that looks on there. JH baits, J Smolden baits. So it goes to show, if you don't fish, you'll catch them on anything. As long as it's a good bait, you'll catch them. So I've had my fish on SG baits, bait that me and my mate do. I've had every fish on that, to be fair. And I know a couple of other lads who've had them on that as well. So yeah, buzzing. Let's have a look at it. And I'll have a quick show where we're fishing. Nice, isn't it? It's alright. For a part lake, it's alright, yeah. Bang on. Bang on. Do you know this? And this is the I didn't have no multi rig set up yesterday, but I had a couple of running rigs set up in my pouch. In my up pouch. So I had a couple of running rigs set up on the IB hooks and game stuff, really, and tackle. Never caught fish on a running rig because I've never used it. I've used it once. I've always used multi-rigs as my pop-ups. Always. But I thought I'll give these a go. But still, they are so much easier to change over when you've had a fish. You can get rid of the hook and change another one. And there might be hooks sharpened ones. They're a different level then. I'm not just saying it because we stock them, but fuck money. Hang on, even the ones that come straight out of the pack, the normal ones, for about £2.60 a pack, they're bang on. So why anybody would pay £7 a pack for an hook? No, I don't know. But anyway, see, each to their own and all that, innit? So yeah, size 4 on there. But yeah, absolutely buzzing with that fish. Great fish. Especially when out fish are held up in them lilies. I don't care what anybody says. Between them lilies over there, I'll show you if I can. Oh, you'll not be able to see them from me. There's a patch of lilies where I caught them 2 big ones from. 2 biggest fish. Bear in mind, them 2 biggest fish have been out today as well. These past 24 hours from the same spot. Yeah, and he's had a couple more 20s. And they're all up in them lilies. And I think I've done mint to have this fish from down here. This fish from, I definitely believe I'll have another one from there. I don't know, I didn't have one last night. There were a couple of boshing. I don't know if the rigs are not set right, but we'll see. But yeah, it was buzzing, proper buzzing night. So I might have a walk around and see this fish and then come back have some breakfast. A bacon butty. But yeah, I'll come back to it again. Definitely, I keep saying this, but I need to do more vlogging. My daughter Edie, she's copped for one of phones that I did a bit of vlogging on. So it's just easy to do it on a phone. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and have a look at this fish, and I will come back to you in a short while. 100%. I'll get some vlogging done today. Buzzing. Thank you. Peace.